Logicdive cosplays here, and I thought I'd do something a little different from my usual CMVs as a celebration of reaching 100 subscribers. So I decided to do a review of the cosplay I got for Christmas, and that is of my Idolised Little Devil Kotori Minami cosplay from LoveLive. I ordered this from AliExpress, and I'll link the suppliers in the comments. This particular one is by Costume Buy, and they sent me a little transaction thing with the cosplay, and it came in a nice little plastic bag, which is up there. So yeah, I've already tried the cosplay on and it fits me perfectly. Maybe a little short, but I'm quite tall, so this is always a problem for me. Yeah, but I love it otherwise. It's very good quality. I paid it was about £57, which is quite good for a cosplay. This is the main dress. I'll go through it in sections because there's several little pieces. It's not as bad as some of the other characters, but there's still a few pieces. So these are the leg pieces that are attached to the skirt, and these are like velvety actual little flowers. They're lovely quality. There's little beads attached to the leg piece. Same with this one, but Kotori doesn't have flowers on this side. There's beautiful little patterns as well. And then there's a silver bit that goes on the other like opposite end to the legs, I believe. Still got to work out the kinks of putting it on. Sometimes it's difficult. My mum had to help me into this one when I first tried it on. But no problems, these are lovely. They actually are loose enough for me to dance in. They allow me to stand up, like they're not too small or too tight. Lovely. And then this is the main body of the dress, if I just pull it down. It's a beautiful silken material. Some people don't like that, I particularly love it. With the beautiful golden finish on the edging. The beautiful little patterns in the material, as you can see. And then we have more velvet flowers. There's like little plastic leaves. I personally love the flowers. I can't fault them. They seem to be on quite securely, but if they fall off, it's not a problem. More beads in each section of the dress. Oh, and there's another flower. No problems with the dress. And we have a little like stitched up bit with more silk material, and this is like a little stretchy elastic. It's all the same. And then the top is the same material, but it's different pinky colour, match as well, and there's like a little netting. The only problem that I had is you can slightly see the stitching, but if I iron that down, you can't, and it's only if you pull it anyway. So that won't be an issue. And then there's the thin straps in the middle of the dress, but there is no actual cup sort of implant or anything there. But this was from a store that has US sizes, so it's not Chinese sizing, and for that reason I found it a lot easier to fit to a taller person, even though it is still quite short, but it's a lot better than what it would have been. And also to combat that, I wear bloomers that have a petticoat over to puff it out and to give you decency. So that's the main dress, and here's the back of the dress. I forgot to mention the tail, which is a wire I can bend in any way I want to. I've just left it like that for the moment. It's got a squishy tail, which I quite like. It's attached to the inside of the dress somewhere. I might reinforce it just to make sure it doesn't pop off, but I think it's just sewn in. But this is the back of the dress, and what I love is that the wings, which I'll show in a minute, button on to here. No straps to get in the way or show, and there's no clipping eye hooks or anything like that, no velcro, it's just pop them in and they stay quite sturdily on. I only knocked them off when I tried to go through a door and I didn't turn and it pulled it off, but they just literally pop on and off, and I think that's really cool. Here's more of the beading, and it's elastic at the top a little bit, so it fits me quite well. If anything, it's slightly big at the top, but it's really not an issue. So yeah, that's the main dress, and we can move on to the other pieces. Okay, so now we have the neck piece, which sits like this with each little piece hanging down, and there's like little gems on each bit. Slight bit of gluage there, but I'll sort that out. Not too much to say on this piece. It's like fake leather, it's comfortable, it's accurate. The only thing is it is slightly big for me, so I'm gonna have to find a way to fix that, maybe add more velcro or pin it or something like that, but it's fixable, so no complaints. And there's lacing at the top as well. Focus please, there we go. Then it came with the sort of fishnet stockings. I'm really tall, I'm 5 foot 10, 11, and they do go past my knee, which is a problem I've always had. They never go past my knee, but these do. They stretch, they're comfortable. It's like a lace flower pattern at the top. One's exactly the same. Perfect. And now we move on to the gloves. So there's two. They're stretchy at the top, so like an elastic. They fit me well. They've got the stripes printed on there. They're a bit faint in this lighting, but they're on there. A lot darker than it seems, and they're not this bright. It's also the lighting. And each bit has these little golden loops on. I'll have to iron them down because they sort of flick back on themselves when I wear them. But this is the only accessory apart from the necklace thing, so it's just a bracelet. It's already been sort of like sewn at the top, so I can literally just wrap it around my wrist twice, and I'll just tuck that bit in. It's a little bit annoying, but I'd rather that than have to keep twisting it. Secure, nothing much to say about that. The tiara, that is something to complain about. It did break a little bit and you can see the glue, but that's an easy fix. I'm actually really happy because in the item description for the product, each bit was separate, and the tiara was like a different material and it didn't have any gems on it, but and it was quite flat, but this one is more 3D with gems and the flowers, so I'm happy with that. I think it looks exactly like the picture. I'll have to compare it in a moment, but I think it's pretty accurate. The horns are foam, they're not going to go anywhere. If they do, I can glue everything on. I'm pretty happy with it because I thought I'd have to have all the individual pieces, but I don't. So much easier to wear. We move on to the last bit, which is the wings, and this is the part of the cosplay I am the most impressed with. It's accurate. It's a really nice fake leather material. It bends because there's wire from here all the way along to the other end. These are floppy, but that's to be expected, but you can bend it quite a lot. It's thick, it's not going to tear. And then my favourite part is the LoveLive logo is embroidered on. It is gorgeous. And then again, they just pop on with the dress on the buttons I showed earlier. The back is the same. And so this is the front, so when you put it on, you can see this at the sides, and I honestly think these wings are absolutely gorgeous. I'll include the footage of when I had the outfit on at the end. But that's the whole outfit. I hope you guys enjoyed something different. It was a review. I'm probably going to do more of these, or comment if you want.